Well, welcome back to Slime Rancher. I am your humble host, SpoonsAsunder. So obviously I lied in the last one about that being the end of the series. I forgot I still have a little bit more to do, like exploding this gold Gordo. I believe I only need one more gilded ginger to do that. And I totally forgot about the vaults, Hobson's vaults that he sent me a mail about. So I gotta go find those. There are 3 of them. I have found them before. I was right about them being in those circle things, but I went in briefly, and they're all slime key doors that I have to unlock to actually go into the vault. And I only have 2, which means I must have missed a Gordo. I mean, I could just buy this one, but that seems a little cheap to me. So I'm wanting to try to find that Gordo that I missed. And judging by all of this, I've found a Gordo of every type other than the fire and puddle, because I don't think those exist, except for the quantum. So there must be a quantum Gordo. That's at least in my logic, and it's probably going to be in the what's it called, ancient ruins, this place. So I'm gonna go back there and search around for the last slime key and then open the vaults. But first, I'm gonna give you a little tour around my farm, because I've been doing some more in this game because I really like it off camera. So it's grown a little. I've gotten pretty much all the upgrades I can get. I got all the 7Z rewards, so now I have a full statue here. It's got a crown and everything. It's 4 happy slimes, and it's so tall and amazing. It took so much money to get that. It's like 150k for every level once you get to like past 20 something. So yeah, that's a lot. But all of my gardens are like 3 trees now instead of 1. It grows, I think, a group of like 23 instead of 15 now. So that's a major, every crop I mean. So that's a major upgrade, and they don't rot as quickly because of that. That was all the Cucadoba stuff, getting those upgrades from Ogden Ortiz in the wilds, which isn't actually that hard to go gather them. It's just avoiding feral slimes, but with this much health and everything, it's really not that bad. I put a pen with no food in it because that would immediately make a tar of like all the different types of saber slimes that you can make, because I couldn't decide what to do. So these are all the saber slimes in there that you can mix with. And I have a pen of the quantum sabers still. I didn't get rid of that, but I was hoping to put another one. I don't know if I will. I just kind of like this one. So they're just all angry in there and starving, but it's fine. So that's cool. I've also put a bunch of these decorations like all over my base because I finally bought them. Those are the things you get from like all the treasure pods and all that. And then a flower patch in the cave because that makes sense. I got these fire crystal things, which are awesome, and a whole lot of tofu that I will probably never use because I still think it's pretty useless. I got the best extractors now, so they're kicking out lots of stuff, lots of the rare stuff for me. But I got like basically all this stuff unlocked, which is cool. I got Titan drills and abyssal pumps and all the good ones, so they give me a lot. They last for 12 cycles, so I really don't need to buy much anymore because these things last so long, and I kind of forget to go check them half the time anyway. So the Gordo snares obviously work, and it did catch that gold slime for me. The gold Gordo, I mean. So I just ran out of gilded gingers, but it looked, judging by the size of him, that it only takes 3. Because I gave him 2 already, and he didn't burst, but he's pretty darn large at this point. So I'm hoping it's only 1 more. And I got all these fashion pods that you can like throw onto slimes. I haven't tried them yet, but I could do that too to make them look even crazier. In fact, let's go do that right now. I wonder if I can throw them on the gold guy. So I believe what you do is put the things onto Yeah, one of the gear spots, and then you can just vacuum them up. Right? Oh. Okay. Can I make fire mustaches? That's amazing! I'm making all of these mustaches. All of you get mustaches. No, have a mustache. That's amazing. Now all my flaming guys have handlebar mustaches, which magically don't burn away. So can I just like put these back, the ones I didn't use? Okay. Well, that's fine. And then you can just pick it up and do a different one. I like these. These guys get to be all monocled. That's awesome. There, now I have our noble hunter honeys there. These fashion pods are a great addition. I approve. What should I put on the gold guy? I'll make him have googly eyes. If I can. I don't know if I can use them on Gordos. That's amazing. That's a giant googly eyed gold guy. That's probably going to be the thumbnail right there. That's amazing. Now these guys all have giant purple bows on their heads, which seems fitting for them. I don't know. Cats. I have so much food now. The garden upgrades like this, it just makes it almost impossible for you not to have enough food for your peeps. I get like one load of that even if I haven't been back here in a while, and it fills up like half their food container. They do not eat that much. And I have like 10 in each place. I don't know if that's a good number or not, but it seems to be working well. I don't know what to give them. Yeah, these guys are all royal slimes now because they're all mosaic and crystally and spiky. They seem to deserve a crown, at least in my mind. Also, I got this gold slime lamp. I think that was like the last reward of the 7Z stuff. So, I don't know. It's cool, I guess. It glows really brightly in the night. And there's kind of a weird little gold slime guy going on in there, I guess. Yeah, there he is. It's all smiley. Hello, weird lump. So that's kind of cool. It looks kind of horrific. That's kind of cool. I got a much better teleporter set up here. Like, each one goes to the other different zones, so I can just go in here. And like, there's my drills drilling away in the indigo quarry and such. So it's way easier to collect things now. I can just go here, empty out the drills, and as you can see, they give me a lot of good stuff because they're good ones. Cut all these boom guys from exploding a boom gordo that I lured, but I don't need them, so I'm gonna put them here instead of throwing them into the sea. Seems a little nicer. And into the green area. See, it's so much easier to just go here and collect that way rather than having to wander through like the whole area to be able to get stuff and then go through the teleporter and hope you have room, because it takes up like your entire inventory for every trip, so that can get a bit tedious. And then I put a market link on each of these so I can just shoot them in there and then go back home like nothing ever happened. So convenient. Give me all your stuff. I also just put one of these like turret things that's supposed to shoot tar, I guess. I haven't got a chance to try it, but it might be nice, and this place always spawns tar, so I kind of want to make one and just see what happens if they don't do it by themselves. I think they will. Gonna eat that rock? Yeah, there we go. Wow, that is very effective. It just immediately wipes out the tar. Okay, that's good. So I can put that in a place where they will probably pop up. I might put one of those by each of my outposts here. That's cool. This one is the good one that leads me to the glass desert. Because every extractor has a unique thing here. So I put like this entire island. As you can see, I got 2 of each. It seems to be the best place for it. I basically walked around each zone looking for a spot that had a bunch of equipment spaces, or whatever you call them, for these things to go. And the island seemed to be the best, and it was nice. The only problem is I didn't have an extra spot for the teleporter, so it's over there. So what? I have to fly across every time. That's no big deal. I'm not going to repeat my mistake of falling to my death again, hopefully. Because that wasn't so fun. So much stuff. I like these bigger, better extractors, and it's a lot more convenient not to have to replace them like every other time you come back here. There. Then that's done, and then I can just fly back to my teleporter and it's all good. And if I really want to, I have like 3 other teleporters that I can put down now because I've built like everything. But I don't know where to put them because this is already pretty convenient with these 6. So, I don't know. I also unlocked Ogden's whole farm, so you have so much food in here. That's too much. They're not even eating it all, it's just rotting. But yeah, the last reward of the Wilds update for Ogden Ortiz in this farm here is that it actually gets rid of those barriers, and there's no more. Sadly, I can still get an unlimited amount of tofu if I really want to, but yeah, this whole thing is open now. Could ramp up in the music there just in time. But I think there's 6, yeah, 4 down there and 2 up here. 6 more plots, but I don't know what else to do. I've kind of mixed all the slimes that I want to keep. There's another toy shop because you can't bring them 2 teleporters. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty place. I like it. It's awesome, but I have too many slimes as it is. I can barely take care of all them. So, or I could go back in the wilds and get more sabers. But that's neat. Still have these guys, they're much happier now. And these guys, who are still mostly happy, but they explode whether they're happy or not. We've got a giant shroom. Lots and lots of new stuff that I've done. I didn't think I'd be coming back to this game on camera, so I kind of just perfected my base as much as I can. I have way too many of these phased lemons, which you don't have to have other fruit to phase them in anymore. I don't remember if I mentioned that in the last one, but yeah, they changed that. So now they're just regular fruit and they grow on the tree and fall off like normal. You don't have to have a second one. So I just replaced that one with another phase lemon, which is way too many. I don't need that many. But why not? The docks upgrade actually fixed this dock, so it's nice and built with almost a Japanese style wood there. Not really, but almost. And I've been throwing all my elders out here just for retirement, I guess. So it's populated with a whole bunch of elder chickens. I don't know why, I just thought it would be cool, and I have a lot of elders. For a while there, I was letting like all the chickens roam free in the base, which that's the way to do it. If you're gonna grow chickens and feed slimes with meat, let them free roam over like a zone. Like I had this one as regular hens, just throw a few roosters in here and they will propagate. And then I had the other zone with Briar and the cave with stony hens, and then the lab had the painted hens, and there's just you're overwhelmed with chickens if you do that. So if you do want to let them free roam here, you better cull them every once in a while and get rid of the roosters so they don't propagate or something, because I filled up 2 of these with 100 chickens, and it was starting to like make my game lag. I had so many chickens just running around, so beware of that. But if you want to feed them with chickens, you'll have the chickens to feed them with. And I still have a bunch running around, but I've removed the roosters in these places so they won't make too many. I like keeping 2 of each type here because, like I said, I think it's a higher chance for the rare stuff because it doesn't give you as many variety of things. So I think I get the rare ones more often here. Although it seems to be kind of hit or miss what they give you. Sometimes the ones that are location dependent, don't even give you the location dependent stuff. They just give you the rare stuff instead. So I don't know if I'm making that gamble correctly or not, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it's convenient. So since I have all these phase lemons, I believe that is the favorite of the quantum slime, and I'm just gonna take way more than I need because I don't need them all here, and then I'm gonna head over and hopefully find that and cut out all of my searching because it might take a while. Really don't like that this area just produces echoes everywhere instead of actual useful things. It replaces your useful things with those glowy echoes. Yeah, not the best. So where could you be here? Did I go down that little place? How great would that be if I just like saw it immediately? Oh, that's locked. That's fine, there's a switch there. Can I make this, please? Okay, that was close. Yeah, I don't think I actually fell down there. That's pretty hidden. Maybe I did, I just don't remember. Lock that off. Oh, well. Easier to find than I thought. Alright, have some quantum or phase lemons. You're the quantum, you're not the phase lemon. Hungry? There you go. That looks creepy when it explodes. Jeez. Lime key! Okay, now I have all three and I can go find the vaults. So I actually have seen Jacksepticeye play this game before, and I know he stumbled upon one of the vaults but was woefully underprepared for, apparently one of them is filled with like a ton of just gold slimes. So if you don't have stuff to shoot at them or a good aim or get the tactics down, then I mean, no offense to him, but he didn't get much out of that, and I'm hoping to get more since I don't know which one it is, but I know one of them at least, maybe it's all three for all I know, has all those gold slimes. So I want to be sure to be prepared. I'm going the wrong way. This way. I know one of them was on that weird island with the pink Gordo. Through this teleporter. Okay, I'm on the island, and I believe it was like up at the top of the mountain somewhere. Let's see if I can remember how to get back up there. Up here? Yes, it is up here. And they got a little H on it for Hobson, because they're his secret vaults. And so they were something. I don't have to actually dig it out of the ground, they just pop up. And immediately in here, there's just water and death or a slime key with more death. So let's use that. What's in here? Nothing? Nothing? Tra-la-la? No. Ooh, purple things. And I thought I got all the treasures. I looked for a while in every zone, searching for those. I don't know why there's a button. What's in here? Ew, gold plorts. Are these just all about the gold plorts? Wow, they just keep coming. Didn't expect that many. 10 of them. Is there 10 in this one too? Okay, well that's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping for like more useful things that would be like cool upgrades or something. Not just a whole bunch of gold plorts. I mean, I can't really complain because gold plorts are cool and they're kind of hard to get. But I was hoping for something more useful. These are probably all just gold plorts. So what's this do? Oh! Hello? Is that the death trigger? Ow. Get away from me. Did that open anything good? Or just up there? Oh, it did open something. Okay, what's down here? Wow. Okay. And is that... yeah, that's teleporter home. What's this one then? Why are there two teleporters? Because, yeah, that one's definitely home. It has the home icon. But what is this one? Is that just like back out of the vault? Back to the door, probably? I guess that's nice. I don't want to open these. They're probably still just gold plorts, aren't they? Yep, they are. So many gold plorts. This is going to be more than one, like, whole load's worth. And I can carry 100 of everything. So I'm going to have to run back to my base and put these in a silo or something. Because I can't carry anymore. I believe I can come back to this, though. I'm just going to go to the home. Gold plorts. I already have 4 in here, so I'm going to have to find another stack. The neat thing about these warp depots is they can store 100 things. So I don't really want them for the whole transfer thing because that seems kind of useless. But if I only put one of them down like that, I can just store 100 things in it and don't have to worry about. I can just pick them back up because I've only put one down, like the teleporters work. So that's a neat little trick again. I'm gonna put the tofu in here because I want to actually put the gold plorts in a silo in case there is some downside about using these things for storage instead. I don't really care if I lose tofu. Yeah, my game is definitely getting a little laggy around my base. I think it's too many chickens and or plorts or anything else. Too much stuff. I barely had enough energy to do that. I really need to watch that more. I might die with 100 gold plorts, and that would be just the worst thing to ever happen. Okay, back in it to gather the rest, and then I'll go to the next vault. There's just too many. That's pretty though. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. So I got like 140 gold plorts out of this one vault, and there were no gold slimes here. So that must be a different one. 140. That's insane. Now those are stored away. Time to find the second vault. I believe, yeah, there was one in the green place. The moss blanket. It was like right in the middle of the islands somewhere. I don't know which islands. I'll find it. Yeah, these island things. I think it's like right at the other end of this. Yep. It was there. Cool. H teleporter. And more death in the water. Let's open the door instead. Seems a little more friendly. It's smiling at me, that's how I know it's friendly. What's in here? Ooh, I think this is the one with the gold slimes because, yep. Now don't run from me. Hat trick? What is a hat trick? I got 3. Why did I get 3 from one shot? That's weird. So many of them though. Did one of them just fall to their death? That is not cool. They're all falling to their death. No. No. I didn't know they'd do that. I thought they'd stick around and wait. Well, now I kind of see why Jack did so badly at it. Because they all just die like very quickly without you even interfering. I thought they'd sit there until you tried to get them and then they'd run. But no, they just all fall in the water almost immediately. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh well, I did get 12 out of that at least. Which is pretty sad because there were like at least a dozen of them and I only hit 4 if I get 3 out of each one. Is that just because it's in the vault that I get 3? I don't know. It's weird. But there's more of these things. You guys have more gold plorts probably? Yeah. Still 10 in each. Wow. I'm gonna see how cool this looks if I open all of these at once. Throw gold plorts everywhere. That's awesome. It's a good thing I only opened that many because I'm already out of room. And I still have a lot more here to collect. So I guess I'm coming back to this one too. More gold. Well, now I got 2 full slots. I really don't care about this tofu, but I don't want to get rid of it in case there actually is a use that I'm unaware of. Well, I can't use that slot. It's already full of 100 painted chickens. Like I said, you get overrun with them pretty darn quick. I'll put it here. Red one. Have some tofu. Well, I probably don't need all this fruit anymore because I'm thinking that was the only vault that had all those gold slimes, because the other one didn't. I don't think the third one will too, but you never know, so I'm going to hold on to them for now. And that confirms that they don't respawn, which is sad. I guess it would be way too easy to get gold plorts if they did respawn. It's not like they're giving me hundreds of them anyway, so it is kind of easy to get gold plorts. I don't know why I'd ever need this many. You know, there are a couple things in the refinery that cost like 1 gold plort to build, but there's literally like only 2 or 3 things, and they cost 1 each. So I really don't know why you'd need this many. You're not going to need to make hundreds of those things. It's like a teleporter and the gold slime thing, the lamp. So I guess that would be cool if you wanted to make a ton of them. Just put them everywhere. But other than that, you would never need all of these gold plorts. I don't understand why they give you so many. I'd much rather something useful. Is that everything? I think that's everything. So I think this one was around 142. It's kind of variable depending on how many of those gold slimes you can actually shoot. I don't know if I did well, but I only got like 4 of them. So I dare all you people out there to do better. Shoot all of them if you can. So many gold plorts. That's almost 3 slots now that I filled up, just from those 2 faults. And I only had like 4. Let's go find the third one. I believe it was by the Crystal Gordo somewhere, which I think was also on that other island. Have a teleporter gone there? No, but the purple one's pretty close. I tried to color coordinate them. The purple area gets the purple teleporter and such. I think the teleporter for this was over by the Rock Gordo. We'll see. Yeah, because he was sitting on it if I remember right. This one? Yep, it is that one. Somewhere on this island. I will find it. I believe it was up top by the Crystal Gordo. So, somewhere here, and then just, yeah, over here. That's where it was. Hello, last vault. What's in here? More death? Is it? Yeah, all that water. I don't know why they do that. Just to make it look more ominous, I guess. You better not die in here. Last slime key. That's kind of sad in a way. But what's in here? Just one? It's just one? Well, that's underwhelming. Is it just more gold plorts or something useful? And it's more gold plorts. It's 1 gold plort. There's gotta be more to this vault. That seems like unnecessarily cruel to have the other ones have like 140 and this one have. There we go. I knew there was more to it. Yep, this looks more like it. And probably just a million more gold plorts. These appeared to have 12 in them each. That's different. Well, not that one. Okay, some of these have 12, I guess. And back in it for another load. Alright, I'm back in the vault after dropping off my gold plorts for, guess what? More gold plorts. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's really underwhelming because, yeah, you gotta just go back and forth and get a bunch of gold plorts, and they're valuable, I guess, but by the time you get to this point, I mean, maybe it's intended to be mid-game instead of as late as I found them, but money is kind of obsolete for me right now. Like, there's nothing left to buy except more plots or whatever, and I have enough money to redo the whole farm. So, I really don't like that that's all that's in here. I was hoping for better things. So I apologize if this episode's a little underwhelming. It looks awesome, and it's all sparkly and cool and gold, but that's about it, unfortunately. Unless I'm missing, like, a lot of secrets in here, but I don't see any other ways to go. And I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to games, so I usually find most things. That one's full, that one's full, that one's full, and this one will be full, and then I'll have extra. So I filled an entire silo. Oops. The gold lords bursting at the seams. Is that because they're gold, or just because I filled a silo? Because I don't think I've done that before either. So because I have so many, I'm just gonna probably throw a few of these in there in case I want to make more. Yeah, why not? It's not like I need the money from selling them, so that'll be at least more useful. So I believe the last thing to do is to go find a gilded ginger to pop the guy. Because the other ones burst into like a bunch of little slimes of their own. I still like their mustaches, that's awesome. But yeah, when you burst a Gordo normally, they burst into like, I don't know, 8 or 10 of the little ones of whatever they are, so maybe the gold ones will do the same thing, and then I gotta have stuff to shoot at them. Or maybe not, maybe they're different, and they're special, and they only eat the one thing. Keep accidentally going in teleport or just walking by them too quick. So here I am. I apologize if this episode will drag on a little long, but I do believe it will be the last one, because unless they add a major update, which they just did and I've gone through, there's not really anything else to show other than blowing up a giant gold thing, because this episode is all about the gold. So hopefully I'm going to skip a lot of this until I actually find the gilded ginger. They do appear to be pretty rare. I think I just got lucky the first few times and stumbled across them because I was in this area so much. So it may be a little difficult to find, but I will find it and feed it to my giant gold guy and hope that that's the only one I need. Nope. I'm just going back to the places that I've seen one grow first and hoping that they'll be there, because at least I know they spawn there. There's probably many other places that they can spawn that I don't know about, but what else are you gonna do? They do appear to favor particularly hidden spots, so I'm going to those first. Because I believe they grow in these little pile of stones. Every one that I've seen has grown in something like that. I don't know if they're all spawn points for it. But, again, gotta keep trying. Is that a hunter? I didn't think hunters even spawned in this area. That's weird. I found one down here in the dangerous spot once. I don't think it's here again. Of course. Hey, I missed one. There was a pod up here. I never got it. A ruined desert column. Now these trees are actually useful because there's a really hidden purple spot down here that I already found. I don't remember if there was a spot for a gilded ginger down here or not, but yeah, there's a purple thing down there. And you gotta use these to fly back, which can be a little treacherous, but it's doable. Is that one? I think it is. I found it. Hooray! I found one. It was way up here by the purple thing, so it definitely tends to grow in the isolated spots. And I got lucky with it being this close to a teleporter, so I can just head home right away. Post haste. Well, I brought hens in case I found a lucky slime or something, but I guess I don't need them. Sorry, hens. Okay, it is still a little laggy here. I don't know why. Is it too much fruit on the ground or something? I'm gonna clear some of this off to try to get rid of the lag. Whoa, not that. You guys get the mint mango. That's bad. Yeah, I was gone for a while finding that gilded ginger, and I come back and there's 72 heartbeats just lying on the ground that were still not rotten. There were a few that were rotten, but 72. There's no way you'll run out of food. Alright, that seems to be running a little better. Let's try the gilded ginger and then switch to phase lemons in case the gold ones spawn. Oh good, that is enough. Boom, it is then. Hooray! I think that went pretty well. I got most of them, I think. Just throwing phase lemons at him. Cool. That actually is a pretty easy way to get a bunch of gold plorts. And by easy, I mean you have to hunt down a gilded ginger. Actually 4 or 5. I think it took 3 to explode him and 1 for the trap. So yeah, you need 4 gilded gingers to even do that, but it gets you... I got almost 20 gold plorts out of that. If someone's a better shot, they can probably get more. It's cool. Are these boxes anything better? Not really. I don't want stony hens. And roosters are not welcome here. So this will be the real end to Slime Rancher now that I believe I've done everything. I got the every upgrade possible. I even put little fashion things on my slimes. I've exploded a giant gold guy and thrown lemons at him. Yeah, this game is awesome. I'll probably still play it in my free time because it's just fun and kind of relaxing, and it's nice to try to mix all the slimes in different ways because there's a lot of different combinations that I didn't try. I was just going for the most efficient. So many thanks for watching this entire Slime Rancher series, and until next time, may your spoons remain.